Are you so over feeling insecure and lonely? Do you want to feel as confident as John from down the road who always seems to have girls at his feet? If there is one thing you could learn to help your dating life, it would be how to be confident around women. You'll change how women react to you if you work on this. And additionally, it is crucial because it's going to alter how you feel during these interactions. And as a result, by building your confidence around women, you will not only change the way women interact with you, but more importantly, you will also increase your own self-esteem. Physical help. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? Now, it's okay if you don't. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't. They often find flaw after flaw when they think of themselves. But we are going to help you change this outlook completely. One way to improve your confidence is to make some physical improvements so that when you are looking in the mirror, you smile and you say, "Hey, handsome, come here often." Upgrade your closet. Making small improvements to your closet can do more than just make you feel better when looking at yourself in the mirror. It can also boost your self-confidence. Investing in yourself and what you wear will tell your subconscious mind, hey, we are feeling good about ourselves, we are confident, and we are handsome. You will slowly start to project this mindset onto the ladies, which is like a magnet to them. Women, remember, are attracted to confidence. And what a better way to exude it than through your fashion sense. Taking care of yourself and dressing in ways that makes you look good and feel comfortable will help you stand out among the crowd. Now, you don't need to go to the store and spend money that you don't have. Just a few pieces of clothing make you feel confident about yourself when you wear them. A nice pair of fitted jeans, a sweater, and a pair of trainers. Smile. The quickest way, to boost your confidence is to simply smile. When you smile at someone, they will reciprocate it, guaranteed. It conveys confidence, regardless of what you're really thinking on the inside. Plus, many studies have found that smiling is highly correlated with whether or not a person is perceived as likable. Smiling, it's a universal sign of happiness and kindness, regardless of culture or language. Get a haircut. Now, I know we're supposed to get a haircut every 6 weeks, a trim here and there to keep our hair looking healthy and growing, but the process of going to the barber and waiting in line for your turn can be a bit boring, right? However, it is one of the fastest ways to feel more confident about yourself. And the ladies always notice a fresh haircut almost right away. With the right barber and the right atmosphere, haircuts can become more than just a routine, so why not give it a try? Posture. Simply by changing your posture, you can say a lot about who you are. Make sure you sit and stand straight with your shoulders back and your chest out to project confidence. Avoid slouching in company. Keep your shoulders back and your head up at all times. Don't overdo this though, because it can look very odd if you walk around with your chest puffed out. Ideally, you should change your body posture all the time, not just when you are around women. Being confident and comfortable with your body posture is something that can take some time to master, but it will make a big difference when you are out in public or meeting someone for the very first time. Pronunciation. Keep in mind that as an alpha male, you expect others to pay attention when you speak. Speaking out loud and clearly will ensure that whatever you say is heard clearly and doesn't get lost in the din of a busy conversation. You definitely want to make sure that your comments are made clearly and with good purpose, but don't go too far and start shouting over other people just to make your point. It's incredibly annoying. Doing so will make sure that you come off as a confident alpha male, and it also shows that you have respect for other people's points of view. Touch. Touching is frequently referred to as kino by pickup artists and seduction specialists who advise men to engage in non-sexual touching whenever they are around women, as it is a key tactic for those who lack the communication skills to approach women. This is wise, especially because it exudes assurance. You can tell you are at ease around women if you are confident enough to touch them without worrying about how they will react. Of course, it's crucial to distinguish between different types of frequencies of touch. You want to project a classy, reliable image, not a creepy one. To be truly successful at being confident with women, you have to learn how to master the art of subtle touch. Mental help. If you lack confidence, it is directly related to how you perceive yourself internally. This means that in order to improve your confidence overall, you will need to do some internal and mental work. Through practice and effort, you can change your mindset and attitude, which will in turn lead to an improved sense of confidence. But don't worry, we have a few ideas for you to get started. And once you start to work your way through your mental blocks, you will build up the momentum to process and sort through all of the blocks that you come into contact with. Don't worry about other people. If they are constantly asking themselves questions like, did I come across as confident? Less confident people frequently find it difficult to be present and be their best selves. Did they consider me to be intelligent? Did they believe I was a success? Did they consider what I said to be foolish? Actually, it's impossible to truly know what other people think of us. So instead of worrying about it, focus on what you want to say by asking thoughtful questions, avoiding time-wasting small talk, and making eye contact with others. Ultimately, the best way to make a good impression is by showing your genuine interest in the conversation and the people you are speaking to. No negative talk. Pay attention to the inner dialogue that you are having with yourself. Replace negative thoughts like, I can't do this, with encouraging ones like, I'm going to give it my best shot at every opportunity. The secret is to take a step back and examine your internal dialogue from a distance. Imagine hearing someone seated next to you say, I'm so fat, I'm dumb, I'm ugly, I'm slow. How would that make you feel? Really harsh, right? Just as you would with a loved one, take care of yourself in your thoughts. Recognize that you may have flaws and imperfections, but remember that those don't define your worth. This is by no means easy, but it is massively beneficial. And every time you say something negative to yourself, your brain hears it 8,000 times over. So if one negative thought is repeated in your head that many times, of course your confidence is going to be shot. Accept the compliments. Accepting compliments can be hard, right, if you lack confidence, but the more you accept them, the more you actually believe them. And taking compliments with a sense of humility and grace can do wonders for your self-esteem, as this forces you to acknowledge the positive attributes that other people see in you. Simply smile and say, thank you. When someone is insecure, you may ask, really? You think so? You believe that? Or cite objections as to why they don't merit the praise. This response can be discouraging, so it's best to simply smile and say thank you. Exercise. Exercise boosts your self-esteem according to numerous studies. Dopamine and endorphins are released during physical activity, which helps you feel less stressed and makes you feel good. You'll appear less nervous and feel more confident around women as a result of this. Additionally, achieving small goals while exercising increases your sense of self-worth. Set realistic expectations and refrain from overworking your body to achieve the best results. And celebrate when you accomplish a modest objection, like running a half mile. You might treat yourself to a delicious protein shake or a latte at a classy coffee shop. This is technically a physical tidbit of help, but exercise and mental health go hand in hand. So the more you look after yourself physically, the better your mental health will be too. Meditate. Numerous advantages of meditation include a reduction in stress and anxiety, as well as an improvement in sleep quality. A study that appeared in the Journal of Positive Psychology also showed that mindfulness raises one's self-esteem. So why not use it to lessen your approaching apprehension? To begin meditating, you don't require any expensive equipment. Simply find a quiet place where you can sit or lie comfortably and schedule some alone time. There are many free guided meditations available online that are designed to increase self-esteem and confidence. And you can use your own words to form a mantra, repeating this phrase over and over in your head until it becomes part of your consciousness. Don't compare, okay? We are all tempted to compare ourselves to our friends and followers on social media, and as we use social media, that doubt increases. Perhaps there are numerous pictures of one of your friends having dates with various women in your Facebook feed. In the long run, this might cause you to feel inferior to others. Offline comparisons of this unhealthy nature can also take place. Work on your confidence rather than feeling envious of your friend's success meeting women. You'll often find, that comparison kills courage. As soon as you stop comparing yourself to others and start being yourself, women will naturally gravitate towards you. It's like they can feel the confidence coming from you like a magnet and they just can't help but introduce themselves to you. Keep in mind that people typically only highlight the most glamorous aspects of their lives. You never know the whole story. Comparing yourself to your friends can be difficult, especially if you feel as though they have achieved more in the same areas.